Hello everybody, my name is Fancy Munchlax, thank you for clicking on the video. In this video I'm showing you my 46 trigger bodies, not even just triggers, every trigger plays out a body. 46 trigger characters. Yellow Luffy with 6 lives. His leader effect is he's a 6 life leader with when he's at 2 or less life, draw 1, trash 1 when he attacks. It's not great, but he's a 6 life leader, which is what's important. So we have the Thriller Bark engine, because the Thriller Bark characters all have the trigger to play a full cost or less Thriller Bark from your trash as rested. So I did have the 9 cost bow in here, but I took it out because the trigger just it didn't have an on-play because it was more early locked, and the Nekomamushi was just slightly better. I would also say this video was this idea was submitted to me by a viewer, so if you'd like to submit a video, join the Red Green Luffy Supremacy Discord. It's in my description probably, and you can message me any ideas there. I also had this 1-drop Luffy in here. It's really good to 6k leaders, but I didn't think it was quite necessary. Yeah. So the Absaloms on KO, Absalom on KO is you get to look at the top 3 and you grab any Thriller Bark. So they're very disincentivized from killing it. It's also our only 3 on play, so we do like to mulligan for it where we can. Kumasi is a 2k with the same trigger effect, but it isn't a body. And then Perona, on play and on KO, you can stop a 6 cost or less character from attacking. So you can play it off a trigger and then stop one of their characters from attacking, and it can literally win you the game. It's like a base trigger, but not. And then Hogback is even more broken. You play a character with a full cost or less from your trash on KO, and it doesn't come in as rested. So you can play the Robin blocker, or you can play Kiku, or any of your other Thriller Bark characters. It's really good. We also have the Sanji. The Sanji is just a full cost 5k with an on-play look at top 4, grab a Straw Hat, and then trigger plays it, you trash one to play it. So it can grab Sanji itself, but it also grabs the 4-drop Robin and 5 cost Jinbei. So the Jinbei is just a 6 cost 5k body with 2k counter that plays it for free, no cards to trash, which is pretty strong. And then the 4-drop Robin is a 4 cost 2k 2000 power trigger, play it for free blocker. And we also have this 8-drop Moria. So 8-drop Moria is insane in this deck. On play, 8-10 body, trigger, play a full cost or less from your trash as active. So you can play blocker, you can play Perona, you can play Kiku Nojo, you can play Nekomamushi, you can play all of it. But the on play is you can add a full cost or less Thriller Bark character to your life or play it directly. So you can do something like play the Perona on that turn and stop one of your opponent's dudes from attacking, or you can put it in life, and then when you take it, you can also pop the trigger to stop something from attacking. And it's just an 8 cost 10k body. We also have the You'll Frighten Me event, just a 1-drop stops any character from attacking actually, if you're at 2 or less life. Please be careful with that, it is at 2 or less life only. Don't just try to do it at 4 lives, it won't work. We also have 5 Satori, just a 2k trash one, play the body, it's a 5k, it's alright. And then the only non-trigger body we have in this deck is the Kuma. Kuma is so strong that it's even worth playing without having a trigger. So on play 6 cost 7k with a counter, on play trash one, healer life, and that healer life in this deck is an extra body, is kind of the way you have to think of it. And then on KO you also heal a life, so they're either not going to kill it or they're going to kill it and you're going to effectively gain a character out of it. Very funny stuff. I think the Nekomamushi is a similar to Kiku, 4 cost 5k 1k counter trigger. If your opponent's life is 3 or less, play it. And but the Nekomamushi has Donix too when attacking, and this can attack active characters. And the Kiku is similar. On KO you heal a life if your opponent has 3 or less, and the trigger plays it for free if your opponent has 3 or less life. That's the deck list. Thank you guys. I'll get into a game now. Alright, into game 1 we're playing against a black-yellow Moria. We won the dice roll, so we get to go second because that is the ideal curve here. This guy's name is Stinky Diaper Baby. He's so chronically on the sim. No matter, I'm also chronically on the sim, so I can't really talk. But no matter what time of the day I'm on this sim, he's also there. I always see his lobbies. Whether it be 2 AM, whether it be 6 AM, whether it be 9 at night, all hours of the day, this fucker is online. I'm recording this at 2 o'clock. I literally just played a game against him. This video this gameplay that I recorded was 2 AM 2 days ago. He's always on the sim. It's actually weird. And I'm sure he's chat banned as well. I'm pretty sure, because he always has different codes in his name. I don't know, it's weird. You see that, the code, if I zoom in, I don't know if this is zooming in for you, but his name is A, instead of having numbers, he has letters. It's really, really weird. No, that didn't zoom in for you guys. Okay, he's paying 7, we're obviously going to take it. Trigger effect. I will say something. On the first attack, you might want to trash one of your thriller barks in case there's a trigger on the top of your life that plays a thriller bark. Because if you have a thriller bark trigger on the top of your life, and there's no trigger thriller bark already in your trash, you don't get to play it, which is something important. So here I should go double 5Ks and play out the Kiku. He hasn't gotten much established because he had to go first. I assume he plays Perona this turn. Yeah, there it is. Stuns that. He's probably going to swing 6 at my Kiku. My Jinbei. I'll just give him the 2k if he does that. Yeah, we give him the 2. Alright, on 6 Don, we're going to play probably Kuma trashing the Perona in case there's a trigger there. And then go from there. So we go 5-5, Kuma, trash Perona, heal 1. He gets a trigger to do some searching. He grabs the Kuma C2k, and we'll go 5 again. Just keep tripping at him. He's already down to 2 lives, while we're already still at 5. It's like actually insane. Trash the Perona, heal 1, and pass. When he punches the Jinbei, we're going to let it die, so he starts to punch my face, and they get 3 bodies out of it that way. And also, our hand is getting quite thin, so it's not worth countering the Jinbei, I don't think. Okay, Silvers pops Kuma or Kiku. Either way, we get to heal a life, so I imagine he'll just be popping Kuma. Wait, no, that doesn't work, sorry. I have to beat 3 less life, and I am not at 3 less life. Oh, I'm kind of BMing him. I'm sure he's chat muted, because I don't see when the chat messages go through. So I think he is just chat muted. Yeah, but I have to be... So if you don't know that Rayleigh pops a 7k character if your opponent is at 3 less life, and in this case I was at like 6 life, so it didn't work. And he's gonna punch me, and I get a free trigger out of it. Yeah, there's the Kiku. Lovely jubbly. And then we draw straight into the top deck 8 drop. Insane. So we go 5, 5... So 5, 6, 7... Why are we punching that first? Alright, if you can't tell, this is a voiceover because my dumbass kind of forgot to hit the voice record button. Oops. But this is a voiceover, so I already kind of know what happens. And then we'll play the 8 drop into Perona. We'll play Perona straight onto the board to stun the Silvers, I think. Yeah. And this game is basically functionally over. Like, I'm looking at the duration of this game, and we're not even a third way through. But more or less, this game is decided. I think not Anel. I think Gecko is just a really cockroachy deck, so he can prolong the game a while. Stuns the Kiku again, and he can just like a 6k swing, or he pops into Perona and does a 7k swing, potentially. Okay, it's just a 6. I think we save this with Nekomamushi. Okay, he goes up another life. Yeah. And he just doesn't have any cards anymore. We don't even need to play any characters this turn. We can go like 7, 9, whatever numbers we want, really. Like 7, 7, 9, 10, 10, 9, 9, 11. Like, okay, he has the Perona trigger. I think maybe I swing into the Perona. No, we just go life. And that should just be game. Oh, I played 2 games against Sky. That's why the duration is so much longer. Yeah, he asked for a rematch. He normally does. Because now we can just punch with the 15 or whatever it is. 16? I just 16, yeah. We go for a rematch, that's why the duration is a little bit longer. So we have a second game against Moria. I think this is like really favoured. Moria just won 2 Chinoise Cups in a row, so it is a real deck. So if you want to beat the shit out of the Moria, play this yellow Luffy deck. It's actually so funny how good it is into the Moria. So we're going first this time. We keep this hand because Absalom's in it, and is our only good 3-drop option. If you have 5, he'll probably take it. Unless there's not a thriller bark in his trash. we just play the Absalom and pass. That's to be expected. And then he searches. He might swing 5. I don't know. I think if he swings 5, I'll give him the Hulk back, so we can have a trigger body for the Thriller Bark triggers. And then here, going on to 5 Don, we literally just have the blocker to play. So we'll go 5, 6, play the blocker. I assume he takes them to try to get some of his own trigger bodies. Okay, he takes it. No damage, no trigger. And then we go 6 again. Broken. Play the blocker and pass. I assume he's punching Absalom, then punching my face. When he punches the Absalom, I'm gonna let it die, so he has to punch my face, and I get the draw one, the top 3 search off the Absalom. He gets his own Doctor Hug back. Yeah, we just let it die. We don't get anything off the search, but it's fine. We're on 7 Don, so we'll go 6, 6, play Kuma. And we go 6, 6 because he's he gives us a 2k. And then he takes the other one. I think, if I remember correctly, he gives me 2 2ks, which is also just fine. Oh, 1k, 1k even, that's even better. Don't know why he did that. We'll trash the Boa event and heal another life. And then if he punches my Kiku, I get another life. Unless he heals with his leader effect. Or with that. So what he could do here is heal a life with this Gecko and then punch like double 6 into my Kiku, and because he healed with the Moria, he would be at 4 life and I wouldn't get my heal effect, but he opts just to stun it with Gecko, which is perfectly fine. And he punches me. I don't think he's learned his lesson yet, because it's obviously a free trigger to get a hug back. And then that lets me play the Absalom. And then here we're just going to swing 5, 6, 7, all at face probably, and play the A-drop. Or maybe we swing 5, 5 and leave a dot. No, we wouldn't leave the Frighten Me Don, I don't think. That doesn't make sense, because we're nowhere near 2 life. Yeah, we could keep punching. Apply as much pressure as possible. And then we play our 8-drop. Adding Hulk back to life, I imagine. Yeah, we already have a full board. That's fine. He goes 5 at the Absalom. I'll do the trigger, grab a Prona. Sorry, not the trigger, the on-KO effect. And he lets me heal another... Oh no, we go for a block there, because it's harder for him to kill. And now he has to either start punching 7s at Kuma, or just give me my triggers. Okay, he uses that to put the life into my hand, so I don't get the trigger effect. Which is a bit annoying, but it can't be helped. And then I assume he goes, like, 5 with Prona and kills it, so he gets the on-KO effect to stun the Kuma. But he punches me, and again, I get a free trigger. And then I get another trigger, and it's like, what the fuck? Why do you keep punching me, bro? It's not gonna work out for you, it just won't. And he pops the Prona. Stuns Kuma, I'd imagine, because he's not an 8 cost right now. Alright, he stuns Kiku, which doesn't make sense, but he dies kind of anyway, probably. Alright, he goes up to... I think this is guaranteed lethal now, unless he has, like, crazy Prona triggers in life. We go, like, 5, 5. Okay, we're just going to clear board. That also works, because if we clear board, he doesn't actually have any room for triggers, and the game is just further out of his reach. He searches... I don't know what he searches. I should scroll down in chat and look. If he swings 7, he obviously lets it die because he only has 1 card, and he stuns my Kiku. And then here, we just go like 9, 7. 7 and pass with 8 Don up is crazy. Because he had no cards, we literally didn't need those Don. Like, there wasn't actually no use for them at any point in that turn. And here, I don't know what he's going to do. Okay, he plays another Boa, that's okay. Because now our Frighten Me event is on 9. We let it die? I think I maybe should have used my Frighten Me event on the Boa and the 9 drop this turn. Yeah, I definitely should have. That's a mistake on me. I think we have to let it die. Yeah, we heal 1. And then he has to punch my life and give me a trigger anyway. Beautiful. Another Kiku. And we can probably just kill the Boa again, to be honest. Just swing 14. Yeah. He just actually can't keep up. This is an insanely favoured matchup for us. And we draw on Trash 1. Because we're finally at 2 less life. The first leader effect we've gotten in this entire game, by the way. Maybe this entire video so far. We'll go 6 again. He gives a counter, and then he does his trigger, and he has nothing to play off the trigger. Really doesn't make any sense, but, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Why would he count? I don't actually get it at all. And then we go 6, play out the Prona, and leave, or maybe the Sanji, and leave 2 up for the event. We don't actually need 2 events because he only has 1 swing. But that's alright. Another 8 drop, he's really stalling out this game. I assume he heals the Prona. Yeah. We go 7 Kiku. We'll just give him the 2k for that, and the event probably. Yeah, 2k event. Use the event, please. Oh. He didn't swing anyway. I don't know why. I guess he didn't want to give me the life, which is kind of understandable, but kind of not, because it's stupid. He has 6, he might have a 2k, he might not. He goes, trigger the Prona, stop a Kiku from attacking for the 15th time this game. And it won't matter. At all. Because we can just go 7. And then 19. GG. Alright, we have one more game for you guys. It's against Carrot. I don't know how good this matchup will be, because he can very easily rest and stun my 4 drops, which means I might be relying heavily on the 8 drop, and even that can be stunned by Leppo. So I'm not crazy confident on this matchup. We'll see. We also lose dice roll, so we go first. We do have our 3 drop Absalom for the turn 2 though. He searches and grabs the 8 drop Carrot, I want to say that is. We'll just punch 5 and play the Absalom. Yep. Going on to 4, he probably plays. Anyway, he plays the Carrot Searcher for Zoe. Looking for Zoe here. He doesn't grab the Zoe, he might have it in hand though. He doesn't seem to have it in hand either, which means he did just waste a 2k Anadon, which is nice. If he punches like 8, I think I'll do the pitch the hog back just in case there's a Perona trigger to play the hog back for free. We'll see what he does. Alright, he just goes 7. We'll pitch the hog back and see if there's a trigger. Alright, that was a trigger, but it wasn't the correct one, so we did kind of just waste a card. It's alright though. It could have been a trigger and that would have been pretty cool. And here, I think we just play hog back because we don't have an immediate target for Perona. So you just go 5, 6, hog back. Yeah, the Robin blocker is not very good here because he can rest it for free every single turn with his leader effect. Yeah, we go 6 and play the hog back. And we'll pass over to him. Alright, he goes for another. I assume he finds it on this one. Yeah, he finds the Zo stage finally, and he gets to play it for free. And so, if you don't know it, you can rest it and stand on, and then at the end of turn he can stand one mink, so it can make it hard for me to punch his board, and he gets an extra don every single turn. It's a very strong stage, especially when you play it for one don with the carrots. And he plays his 5-drop carrot to stun my... stuns my Absalom. Okay. Here we play the Perona. We could play Perona or Kuma here. Perona would stun the carrot, which would stop it from stunning my Absalom, because the Perona stops the carrot from attacking, and the carrot needs to attack to stop my character from restanding. So stunning that carrot would result in it not attacking, but I think we'll just play the Kuma here, so we can trash the Perona to have it in case of a trigger, or in case he tries to kill the Hogback. Because if we don't have anything to play off the Hogback, because the on KO of Hogback doesn't play Hogback. So I think we would going just 5, and then playing out the Kuma. Yep, Kuma trash Perona. Heal 1. Here I'm expecting him to be on 8 don, so maybe the 8-drop carrot. I'll do this to take the search, we can grab Perona. Lovely. He's probably gonna swing 2 at my blocker with his Wander. Just as his searcher. Okay, he plays Nekomamushi, which is if he has 7 or more rested cards, he gains Rush. So he just punches my face and I'll get no trigger. Wow. Okay. That's annoying. It's alright. Literally like 2 of the only cards I play in this deck that aren't trigger. Because I only play full Kumas which don't have trigger. He goes again. Alright, now that's just asking for me to get a trigger. We'll pitch the Kiku to play the Satori. And then here we could... I think we play Perona here because next time I'm expecting... No, actually, I think next time we'll probably play Leppo. I think we just try to clear board and play Kuma. So we'll go 8 at the Neko. Actually, we'll go 9 because his Eleclaw event gives +3, so 8 is just 1 card, but 9 is a card and an extra counter. It should die. Okay. And we'll go 6. Alright, I think we go 7 and then play out the Perona. Yep, that's the Eleclaw. Perona, stun, carrot, and pass. Now he only has one swing this turn. And I still have the full board, plus the blocker. Oh, he will rest the blocker for free. So we kind of don't have a blocker. Okay, he goes to a 7k leader and stuns the Kuma. He'll probably punch Satori. Alright, this turn, I think I'll go 7 play Perona. Because we can keep his carrot stunned, because next turn he clearly wants to drop the 8-drop carrot to attack twice with his 5-drop carrot, and twice with his Lauren Beppo, and twice with his leader. But if we stun the carrot, he loses out on not only 2 swings from that carrot, but he loses out on the ability to stun our board twice, because his when attacking effect on that 5-drop carrot is not once per turn. So if he restands it and attacks with it again, he can stun an extra card. So we'll just go 7-7, play Perona. This gets a lot of cards out of his hand, and continues to put me in the advantageous position. Go another 7. Yeah, he takes that one. And then we'll play Perona, stun his carrot again. Okay, he goes that, so we can just let it die and play a character off the on-KO effect. Probably play the Absalom. Okay, oh yeah, we can play Kiku off the on-KO effect. I forgot that. Yeah, Kiku is just a better character to play. He gives me the life. Oh, maybe we... No, there's no point countering. We'll just take the life out of it. And then here he plays his carrot to be expected. He gets another 11k and another 7k swing. I guess we stop the Wonder from attacking. And 11, obviously there's a trigger, because why wouldn't there be a trigger? We'll play probably Hogback. Yep. And here it should just be guaranteed lethal, right? We can go 7, 7, 7, 9, or whatever other number we have. There's no way for him to... So thank you guys for watching this video. Give the deck a try. Tell me what you did like about the deck. Just tell me what you didn't like about the video. Please subscribe. That'd be great for me. I'm trying to get monetized at some point. Join the Discord, Regular Luffy Supremacy, probably in channel description, if you want to send me any video ideas. Bye!